Hey everybody, we are often asked, are we lonely on the road without having friends and family near us? Especially since we move so often because of Sabrina's work. It's rare that we stay in one location for more than 7 days. And I can gladly say, no, we are not lonely. In fact, you will find if you are new to RVing or you're thinking about RVing, when you go to campgrounds, people are extremely friendly. The RV community in general is extremely friendly. When you park your RV and you're setting up, you will instantly have people waving to you, saying hi, and a lot of people will even come up and start chatting with you. They want to know where you've been, where you're going, what do you think about your Winnebago. It is like having a instant icebreaker because you have this common interest. Everybody at the RV park is interested in camping or interested in RVing. So it really is like a icebreaker right from the very beginning, and you will start conversations with people. I can't tell you how many times we've been invited to go on a hike or come over and sit by a campfire, or even come over and join us for a barbecue. RVers are incredibly friendly, and you will have no problem making friends. Sabrina and I have made lifelong friends because of RVing. We now have more friends because of RVing than we ever did before. Like I said, it's just a really good community, a lot of friendly people, and you have that common interest. And when you do leave, sure, these people aren't coming with you, but you'd be surprised of how often, or at least we were surprised, how often we see the same people throughout the country. Even though we're all moving around, we run into the same people over and over again. I can think of one story in particular that's really like, the chances are phenomenal. We were in Atlanta, Georgia, at a welcome center, parked next to somebody. They had a Chinook with this big fluffy dog, and I remember them because of this big fluffy dog. And we were talking with her for a little while. We went about our separate ways, and 1 year later, we wound up being parked right next to them again in Williamsburg, Virginia. And after talking for a little bit, we were like, hey, we remember you from last year in Georgia. And it turned out that they had traveled all across the country just like we did, and we just happened to be parked next to each other again. And I think this happens because of weather patterns. You know, if you're lucky enough to follow the weather a little bit and be in warmer climates in the wintertime, then you do kind of, everybody kind of gravitates to those warm spots along the country, and you will bump back into these people again. So that's how you can run into people by accident. But we actually found another way is social media. I mean, we have the YouTube channel, of course, and we have Instagram. And that is a great way for us to keep in touch with all the people that we've met along the way, especially Instagram. Instagram is just a real quick way for us to look on the feed, go through it, see where people are. And if somebody's near you, be like, hey, I'm not too far away. Would you guys want to meet up and do a lunch, or you want to go on a hike, or whatever it is? The social media part of things has really made it easy to keep in touch with everybody. And then, of course, there are like the RV shows and the rallies. That's also another great spot to meet up with people. It draws, of course, a decent crowd. It's entertaining for us, even though Sabrina and I are not shopping for an RV or anything like that. We just enjoy going to shows, seeing what's new. I'd like to see what the new tech is, what's now on Bluetooth, and what can you do with your slides and whatnot. So for me, I just enjoy being at the show. But it also draws interest from a lot of your friends too. So most likely they will be going to the same shows that you're going to. And it's just a great spot for us to meet up, back up, and catch up a little bit, maybe grab dinner and just hang out at the shows and do the tours of the RV. It's just a lot of fun, really. Just if you haven't been to an RV show, whether you're looking for an RV or not, I definitely recommend it. It's they're a lot of fun. And then, of course, there's also video chatting, which probably because of 2020, everybody's familiar with video chatting now. But we've been video chatting since we've gotten into the RV. The video chatting is just a great way to keep in touch, especially with family, because they're not really traveling. Most of our family is stationary. So it's a great way for us to get on here and we can chat and we can do happy hours. You can even watch a movie and have the video up. I think Disney Plus even has a feature now that they will start your movies all at the same time, and get everything in sync. I really enjoy the video chatting. I enjoy it more than I thought I would. So if you haven't tried video chatting, try it. You know, Skype, Zoom. I don't know what else is out there. They're the two that I seem to use the most. So there's definitely opportunities out here to meet people and make friends and just never be lonely or never be bored. But maybe now you're saying to yourself, I don't really want to make new friends. This actually scares me a little bit that people are so friendly. And it does take you back a little bit because we were not used to this. So when people would just start coming up to us and start talking to us, we were like, I would look around sometimes. We would both look around like, are they talking to us? So at the campgrounds, people are friendly, almost to the point of being overly friendly. You might be in a bad mood. Maybe you don't want to talk to people. I hear people say this all the time that, you know, they don't want to be approached all the time. For those situations, I suggest boondocking and dry camping. That will give you more peace and quiet, more space. People don't really approach you too much when you're boondocking and dry camping. People out there seem to be out there because they want the quiet. They want to be alone. They just want to enjoy the environment. They're just looking for a quiet area. So if you're thinking about RVing and you're nervous about, you know, maybe you're nervous about making a lot of friends, the boondocking and dry camping, we have found anyway to be a little bit more quiet, a little bit more reserved in the type of people that you find out there. So really, I mean, there's RVing styles for everybody. It's a great way to travel. It's a great community. And I just wanted to come on here and answer that question real quickly because it's one of our most popular questions. We get asked it monthly. But I answered that question and a few other questions on a Go Life blog for Winnebago. I'll put the link to that in the description down below. And it was a fun article to write. We had some friends join us in answering the questions too. So if you have any questions about RVing, you can, of course, just ask them right down here in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. Or you can check out this new article. It might already have the question and answer that you've been looking for. So that's that. I just want to wish everybody safe travels, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.